Hello and welcome to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at VECHAIN. Before we jump into the price action, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, why not hit that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications so you get kept up to date with all the latest content when we put it out. Also in the description below, you'll find a link to the Discord. Why not come check us out? It's free to join. So once you're in the general chat area, just mention a member of staff and we'll be happy to help you out. Okay, so let's get into it. So we were talking about potentially looking to complete up here in this red box. So we actually came a little bit higher than this. And for the most part, it is possible that we are complete here. So some of the evidence of that is that we've actually broken this channel, though we haven't actually moved away from this enough to confirm it, but it is possible that we could actually start to get rejected off of this channel that we were holding previously, and then potentially actually look to have a deeper retracement. So my initial thoughts are that we're going to be having a deeper retracement into this zone, though we need to actually break down past some of these key areas like this 2121 and finally looking to break down past this 1958. For as long as we stay above these areas, we have to be aware this could still actually extend to the upside, so we just need to give it a bit of time and see how we react in those zones. Okay, so for this most part, what I'm looking at here is that we could have completed into this high point. If we are looking at that fact, then what we'd be looking for is the potential to actually start breaking down from here. So the way I'm currently counting this is that we have a 1, 2, 3 into this low point here, looking for this fourth and this fifth to the downside. So we need to just wait for this confirmation. We need to get this fifth wave to play out. Otherwise, we could just have a three-wave structure here, which then moves back to the upside and takes us high. So for the time being, this is still my preferred count, and what I'm looking at is within the subwaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and 5 for this internal wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm looking for within the structure. We can argue that this third wave is here as well if we count it slightly differently. So we'll have to see whether we get this additional fourth and fifth. But basically the primary expectation is still a move down towards this 2230 to this 2194. This would be a zone that I would be looking at moving into. So for the most part, we can argue we may have already started this wave 1 here, and then we're actually looking to push to the downside. So we're right within this typical fourth wave rejection area, this 0.382 to this 0.5. So we've actually come up into this zone, and it's actually looking promising for a break to the downside. Though we need to just wait and see, because this could become a bigger ABC pattern to the upside. So we need to, if it does become a bigger pattern to the upside, what we'd have to be on the lookout for is whether we actually get rejection off the top of this move at this 2364, or if we actually move up higher here into this 786 range to the 618, which would be this 2391 to this 2430. If we do actually move up here, it could indicate that we have this as a 1-2, this is a 1-2, and actually we're going to look to break down much deeper, in which case that would be tying in with actually coming back into the support box. This 1965 to this 1706 at the lower range of that. So within the structure, effectively, we'd be looking to see whether we're going to get this breakdown. So I'm still waiting for this fifth wave to confirm here, but what we'd want to see if it is starting here is this is a 1, we'd look for that pullback for 2, then we'd look for 3, 4, and a 5 down into the zone. So this is a typical fifth wave area, provided we don't get any extension, like I said, within this move. It's still very early days, but this is what I'm looking at within the structure. So this is my primary expectation, and I am expecting us to sort of push down a bit lower here. If we do get extension in this, it is possible we could look to push lower than these target areas. And like I said, once we start to lose this 2122 zone and this 1955, then effectively would confirm that this is completed into this high point. So until we do that, though, we need to be aware of some other potentials. So we're going to talk about the possibility of this, because we were talking about this potential that we could have a extension to the downside here, extension to the upside here rather, where we looked at this potentially as a completed move into here. So as a 1, 2, or an A and a B. So if this is the case, effectively what we would have is the potential to actually form this as a 1-2-1-2, and then we'd be looking for that push to the upside. So basically, validation of this count would come by actually pushing up past this 02845 area, and that would be a typical third wave here. So I just want to check this because I just want to make sure that line is not for something else. And we've actually come down a bit deeper here than I was anticipating. So let's... Okay, so it is higher. So the target area is actually higher here. So it is this 2960, and effectively then we'd be looking for a bigger move to the upside like this, if this does play out. It's not confirmed yet, and like I said, we do have that bearish potential to actually start to break down here. So for as long as we stay below this 2513, I would be looking for that bearish option. But if we start to break structure here and potentially move above this 2381 and then finally take this high point, effectively we can look to this potential to extend, because at the moment we only have a 3-wave move here, which has come back right into this support box range. So we need to just be careful that this does actually develop these additional 5th waves to the downside. If it does, then what we'll be looking for is that retracement to the upside, and then potentially looking for that continuation to the downside. If we break this high point, then this would be my next likely option. So we're actually getting some extension within here, where this has actually become a this has become an additional 1-2, and then confirmation, like I said, would only come by crossing this 2960. If we cross that 2960, effectively we have a bigger 5-wave structure here, and we would have to then reevaluate how we are counting this, and we'd potentially have to look at this as a wave 1 into this high point here. This is a wave 2, but that would only be confirmed by crossing this 3456. So if we do start to get this bigger move to the upside here, then it's possible that we actually have a bigger structure here. And instead of looking at it as a simple 5-wave move, as we've been counting it there, breaking it down slightly different, we can look at this potentially then as a 1-2, and then looking for this 3-4-5 to the upside. So this is just something we need to be aware of. If we do move up past this zone, this would actually confirm this count, though it would be very strange because we'd normally expect a deeper wave 2. So I don't really want to count it like this because of this structure here. However, we can also argue the fact that if we do get another 5-wave move to the upside here, potentially we could be looking to target out this 1-to-1 zone, which would be then looking just at this as an A, B, and a C. But the structure currently is indicating that it would extend past this. And potentially, if that was the case, like I said, it could move potentially all the way up to this 1618. If it crosses it, though, then we could argue that we have then we'd be arguing for this 4th wave confirmation and then looking for a 5th. So we just need to be careful with this. Ideally, what we want to see to eliminate this bullish count, if we're looking for these lower prices, would be to break this 2122. That would then invalidate this secondary green count that we have here, the ones without the brackets, and then that would then make it unlikely that this is, unless it's a flat correction as a 1, and then you would have to look at this as an A, B, and then a C, and then look for that. That would be the only way. But if we lose this 1956, like I said, it becomes more likely that actually what we have is just a completed 5-wave move here, and we're looking for this B-wave retracement into this zone here of this 1965 to this 1706. So that's what we're going to be keeping an eye on for the moment. I think it's likely that this 5-wave move is actually going to play out to the downside, but we just need to wait for that confirmation of these 4th and 5th waves to the downside. Like I said, with this invalidation basically comes by, of this orange 5-wave move, comes by crossing back above this point of this 2432. And then once we've completed this orange 5-wave move, if we do move back above this zone here of this 2380, either it would invalidate this, well, it would invalidate this 5th wave as we have it shown. But if we do move down here and we retrace back to the upside, we'd need to watch, like I said, that 50%, which would be this 2344, all the way up to this sort of zone here of this 786 as a typical B-wave retracement, because we could get some extension in here. This is a 1-2, this is a 1-2, and then actually we look to break down much deeper. So we're just going to have to keep our eyes on this one, see how we react. for the most part, losing this low here would invalidate the potential of this extending up and looking to invalidate this high point. But for as long as we do, we need to just be careful within the structure, even though it is looking very corrective at the moment. The only way we could potentially talk about this developing as an impulse currently with the structure would be looking at this potentially as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into here as a diagonal, and then we'd be looking for basically a retracement to this. We've already come to that 0.5, but all the way down to the 786 area of this 2273 area. This could then set us up for that bullish push to the upside. So that's what we need to be careful on the bullish option here if we are looking to go short. Alternatively, this could also just become a structure like this, where this is an A, we come down for a B, and we look for a C, and we just look to push higher up in this fourth wave range, potentially look to test this channel again, and then look to move away. So we need to give it a bit of time and see how it plays out with. But if we do lose this low, I would be looking for these target zones that we have on the screen, which would be this 2230. And then from there, looking for that additional fourth wave. If we do come back up into the zone of this fourth wave, it would be likely, so that 50% would actually take us right into this high point if that's the case. Alternatively, 382 would be a bit lower down, and then the 236, which would be the sort of minimum that we'd be looking for, would be right at the bottom here. But this 50% seems quite likely if we do break down here. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope everyone found the video useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below if you enjoyed it. And also let us know what you think. Do you think that we are in a new bullish phase, or do you think we still have lower to go? Always happy to hear from you guys and girls, so why not just leave us a comment down below. It also helps the channel out. Okay, in the description you'll also find links to Discord. Why not come check it out? It's free to join. Once in the general chat area, just add mention a member of staff. We'll be happy to help you out with anything you may need. And in there you will also find affiliate links to PrimeXBT and BYBIT, both great exchanges. BYBIT we use when we're just doing crypto related trading, but we can use the PrimeXBT one as well, because it is also got crypto related. It's not as many as BYBIT, but there are quite a few on there. And yeah, sometimes it's nice to have the ability to trade stocks and commodities and crypto all in one place. So if that's your bag, why not check it out? Like I said, using the affiliate link helps us out. So if you don't have an account, making one with the affiliate link will also get you a deposit bonus if you meet the criteria, which can be found on the website. So why not have a look? Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Everyone have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.